Okay, we're going to start with The Nation, as usual. Budget 2025 balances revenue, expenditure, and borrowing, says Wale Edun. EFCC ICPC recovered over 227.6 billion naira. The Nation shows strength at NMMA. Trade unions, students got 124 CNG buses, says agency. Crypto fraud, EFCC arrests 148 Chinese, 40 Filipinos, and 604 others in Lagos. Tinubu okays July season free train ride from Friday. Okay, which story are we taking?
I could start with the trade union.
Please.
Yes, so as part of steps to ease transportation of workers and students, the Presidential Compressed Natural Gas Initiative, that's the PCNGI, Natural Gas Initiative, this year gave out 124 buses for mass transit. The CNG buses were also allocated to trade unions and National Association of Nigerian Students, that's NANS. Also, more states are joining the CNG scheme with increase in acquisition of buses and establishment of conversion centers. So the PCNGI Program Director, Chief Executive Officer, Engineer Michael Oluwagbemi, was the one who gave further insights yesterday, and he said the main objective of the CNG initiative was mass transportation, which was already being achieved. He said about 124 CNG buses were allocated to trade unions and National Association of Nigerian Students nationwide, and the state-by-state report didn't capture all the states impacted and the impacts. They said in the case of the FCT, Niger and Nasarawa, additional 15 high-capacity buses were received through the Ministry of Transport partnership with 3 transporter unions transporting passengers from suburbs to Abuja City, to Nasarawa, to Kefi, Masaka, Inyanya, Niger, and FCT, that's the Gwagwalada area. And it says we gave 30 buses to Lagos in the VI Aja route via local government-based transit company Iruland Transport, also 20 CNG buses to Kogi State. So this is a detailed explanation of all the buses that have been given so far. This is in line with what the president is trying to do to ensure that there's sustainable transportation in the country, also would limit the impact and the reliance on fossil fuels and some of these things that we're talking about.
148 Chinese, 40 Filipinos, 2 Khazartans, one Pakistani, and 1 Indonesian are among suspects arrested by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The anti-graft operations also arrested 600 others in a raid on a 7-story building believed to be a haven for the fraudsters and is located at number 7 Oyin Jolayemi Street, Victoria Island. Yes, so yes, and the suspects,
It's a popular place.
Yes. So the suspects, they were arrested on December 10th, and for involvement in crypto fraud and other cybercrimes They also stated that they had got that the building is known as the Big Leaf Building, and they had gotten a tip-off. And when they went to assess the building, the security personnel did not allow them, because that the building had police officers mounting and guarding the property, so they didn't have access. And that these people, the foreign syndicates, that they had fled Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, after Saudi police initiated probe into their suspicious activities. So they now came to our Niger. They said that the entire property is equipped with high-tech equipment, and that they've been recruiting young Nigerians to hack bank accounts and identities of wealthy individuals in different parts of the world. Yes, so they also said that they also train and teach people how to also do romance scams and all.
That's what they call organized crime.
Organized crime, all types of financial crimes. There is a syndicate. And then they had gotten a tip-off from their neighbors that seen so much traffic going in and out of the building. And even the security personnel now told them that they should stop using the front gate, they should use the back gate. But yet, they got the tip-off. They've been surveilling them for a while now. And finally, they went to gather all of them. Wow. You guys can imagine what is happening. You'll be passing a building, you don't even know that there's a whole syndicate.
There was a picture of all of them in the Punch. 792 of them.
Yes, that's a lot of people, yes.
And gathered in one place.
And they said the accounts, the money goes to the foreigners' account. The Nigerians, they give them cash.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And, then they also try to make you sign up to like for an online investment scam online. So when you put the minimum to sign up is $35. So they talk to you. They give them. They seized lots of phone lines, and SIM cards from them. In fact, a lot of.
It's interesting.
You know.
All right, let me take an update from the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wale Adun. He was saying that the proposed federal government's 2025 budget will balance revenue, expenditure, and borrowing. According to him, said like governments around the world, they are concerned about achieving fiscal sustainability. And it's about creating balance between revenue, expenditure, and borrowing. Specifically, he was saying that he emphasized the importance of balancing the revenue, expenditure, and he stated that the 2025 budget reflects administration's progress over the past 18 months, focusing on fiscal sustainability and growth of the economy. The minister highlighted the role of the private sector in our own economy and said that they are going to be the ones to drive growth, and we must provide an enabling environment for them to thrive. So that's good news to see how they're able to balance.
Yes. So from that. The president has ordered free train rides for commuters from Friday the 20th to the 5th of January. They're going to, all trains will be free. They had done this last year and they did it during the Salah. Yeah. So
every year.
After the FEC meeting, the Minister of Information gave them this information. It's just trying to cushion the effect for
cost
transportation.
Of travel. Yeah.
To the villages.
Okay.
So, Amaka, you that you are traveling.
She's flying. Punch.
Free train ride.
FEC orders final adjustments as Tinubu presents Wednesday. Tax reforms will promote equity, says Tinubu. PSC promotes 11 police commissioners. Lukurawa, Defense Headquarters steps up intelligence gathering, plans special operation. And rising food prices drive inflation to 34.6% high. And Lukman crowned CAF Africa Best Footballer. Okay, which story?
I could start with the major headline. It's a lot, but I'll just take a few because of time. The federal government on Monday approved the 2025 budget proposal. This follows the Senate's endorsement of the medium-term expenditure framework 2025 to 2027 on November 22nd. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will present the proposed 47.96 trillion budget to the joint session of the National Assembly on Wednesday. The exercise, earlier slated for Tuesday, which was supposed to be today, was postponed to allow the executive arm to make final adjustments to the budget. So a top management official of the National Assembly confirmed the postponement on Monday. It was further corroborated by the Minister of State for Agriculture, Sabi Abdullahi. Press corps, journalists on Monday said the budget presentation has been postponed from Tuesday to Wednesday. The executive just needs to make 1 or 2 adjustments to the budget. He said previously, Senate President Godswill Abi had announced during plenary that the president will present the budget on Tuesday, but now we understand what happened. So he said that the plenary will begin at 10:30 a.m. to allow senators convene in the Red Chamber before proceeding in a procession to the House House Chamber for the presentation. Said the forthcoming budget presentation is expected to align with the fiscal strategies outlined in this document, and the revised schedule underscores the importance of ensuring all necessary refinements are made to the budget before it's formally presented to the legislature. There's a lot of details there, so people can just take up the punch.
Okay, let's go on a very short break now. When we come back, we continue with our review. Stay with us, Ubreta.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.